Welcome back to 865 Today. Andrew, can you believe we're already 1 week into the new year? How was your break?
It was amazing. I cannot believe we are already into 2018. It feels like just yesterday was 2016. How about you?
It was good. I got to spend a lot of quality time with my family, which was really enjoyable. All right, let's see what our first story of the day is.
If you've been paying any attention at all the past week, you should know that last Sunday the Golden Globes were held, despite some frustrating and unnecessary comments about Donald Trump from Seth Meyers, the host, and the stab at men directors by a female host right before they were awarded, which really helped no one. The night turned out pretty well. Oprah Winfrey gave a phenomenal speech, which most were very impressed. The Me Too theme was very evident. I agree with the core of what they stand for, but their methods of getting there are often where it must fall back, which seems to have been a common pattern in the previous year with the national anthem protests. It pains me to see how much pure hatred everyone is showing to each other. But then again, what else should we expect from a fallen world? As Christians, I believe we are in a very hard time. We have huge targets on our backs. My warning to us is make sure that you portray Christ before your political agenda. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. said, "I'm concerned about a better world. I'm concerned about justice. I'm concerned about brotherhood and sisterhood. I'm concerned about truth." And when one is concerned about that, he can never advocate violence. Through violence, you may murder a liar, but you can't establish truth. Through violence, you may murder a hater, but you can't murder hate through violence. Darkness cannot put out darkness. Only light can do that. I've also decided to stick with love, for I know that love is ultimately the only answer to humankind's problems. And I'm going to talk about it everywhere I go. I know it isn't popular to talk about it in some circles today.
NASA's longest-serving astronaut had died at the age of 87 on January 5th in his hometown of Houston, Texas. John Young had spent 42 years of his life working for NASA. He is one of 12 lucky people to ever set foot on the moon. The director from the Space Center reached out and stated, "It would be hard to overstate the impact that John Young had on human spaceflight beyond his well-known and groundbreaking 6 missions through 3 programs." He worked tirelessly for decades to understand and mitigate the risk that NASA astronauts face. He had our backs.
Now we will head over to Eli Wilder with today's sports update.
Thanks, guys. I am now back from a long break, and football is coming to the playoff stretch. For college football, the Alabama Crimson Tide win the national championship in a thrilling overtime fashion over the Georgia Bulldogs 26-23 on a 41-yard pass from Tua Tagovailoa to Devontae Smith, true freshman to true freshman. This is the Tide's 6th title in the Nick Saban decade. For pro football, recapping the wildcard games, the Titans beat the Chiefs 22-21, Falcons upset the Rams 26-13, the Jaguars edged the Bills 10-3, and the Saints beat the Panthers a third time 31-26. Looking ahead to the divisional round, the Titans travel to face the Patriots, Jaguars face another rematch with the Steelers, the favored Falcons travel to play the Eagles, and the Saints play Case Keenum and the Vikings. That's all for this week on 865 Sports. Back to you, Andrew and Catherine.
In New Zealand, a sea lion gave birth to a pup in the backyard of a family's residence during New Year's Eve, a very interesting way to kick off the year. The family has accepted the 3 sea lions as a part of their land now. The mother, a 1-year-old pup, and the newborn pup are all quite friendly, other than the incident where the sea lions pinned the family in their car. Laura Cadell, the homeowner, said that the 1-year-old pup, who's very energetic, even plays with her kids. The only thing that seemed to be nervous are the Kendall's pets, which will go nowhere close to the animals.
In a little over a month, the Winter Olympics will be held in Pyeongchang County, South Korea, from February 9th to the 25th. The Winter Olympics occur every 4 years and have been going on since 1924. Nowadays, there is a wide range of winter sports such as alpine skiing, short track speed skating, freestyle skiing, curling, snowboarding, and much more. The average ticket price for the opening ceremony will cost anywhere from $190 to $1,300, but around 50% of the tickets will cost $70 or less.
You know, Catherine, my favorite is when they ski down and shoot the targets.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I think it's unique how I get to watch people who do things that I could never do. I would break so many bones, but it's enjoyable to watch them do the things that they love.